Okay guys, today going to be quite exciting. I have my friend here, Essen. He's been loving the channel. He will be wanting to go on the channel. So
I finally got the shout out on the channel, so you're doing a great job, Ben. So
okay,
good to join you.
So today going to be quite exciting. So it's just two of us tonight.
Yep.
So we're going to test out the new NCS Pro Shuttle, and we're actually going to test the flight and the durability of it. Right, so the other time we actually have a game, you know, and we actually thought it was okay. But I thought today I would love to compare the flight, the slides, how it flies, and we're going to do like lots of hitting, the same kind of hitting, and we'll see how it compared to a normal feather shuttle. So the shuttle we compare with is an RSL official. So in terms of retail price, these two are very similar in price. In fact, the RSL will probably maybe $1 or $2 more expensive, but the RSL official is a really good shuttle. We play with them. They last okay, but still in the game, like in the game of double at our level, we might go through two or three shuttles.
Yeah, that's on average, So we really want something that's going to be durable, and it's for the, you know, the not so professional but casual enough badminton player that wants to take it seriously. So price is important, so let's give it a go.
We are pretty poor. Well, we're definitely feeling more poor every day anyway. First test, we're just gonna hit 5 shuttles from here to there, right? So basically just hit 5 feather in a row and then 5 NCS in a row, okay? So you get similar feel. Okay, go.
Seems like there's a little bit of drag, it's not going as far. Alrighty.
Okay, right, that's 5.
That was with the RSL, now we're going to try
it
out the synthetic.
Yep, now for the 5 NCS Pro.
Oh, okay.
Oh, similar.
Very similar.
Yes.
That's surprising.
Maybe a tad slower. Oh, no.
I had that flatter. There we go.
Okay, well, as you can see, I don't think Essen hit it very hard, but how good is that? So the 5 NCS Pro is very similar distance to this thing. Okay, my turn.
It does feel, it feels a little bit heavier on its way down.
Yes.
When it comes from the apex and comes a bit.
So I think that the impact, the point of impact, it does feel a little bit heavier than a feather shuttle. It's very consistent.
So I definitely found both of those shuttles to be pretty even.
Yeah.
I think for a casual badminton player, you're not going to notice too much difference. It is a little bit heavier with the synthetic shuttles, that's right. But again, I think that's going to add a bit more durability.
Yes.
And you get used to the shuttle play anyway unless you're constantly alternating between the two. I don't think you'll notice too much of a difference.
Whether people like the NCS Pro or not, it really depends how picky they are with the feel. You know, there's some players that kind of go, this is what the feather I want to play with. Nothing else will do. Then they will never go to the NCS Pro.
That's right.
Right? But the people who are like a lot more relaxed, a lot more easygoing, they will find the NCS Pro to be quite a good
that's right.
alternative to this. So that's a great test. So what we might do is that we're just going to do like several tests, and we're just going to do maybe 5 minutes of each test. Okay, just to see what's the durability of each one will be, right? So I think we're going to go from the least destructive to the most destructive shot.
Oh, okay.
So we'll
That's good we're going in that order, because I normally go the other order, the most destructive too.
Or else we have no shuttles left.
It's good.
So maybe in the first one, we might just do like drives. Yes? See how we feel between the two shuttles. 5 minutes each. And after each test, we're just going to see how each shuttle deteriorates. So we hope that we're going to use these same 2 shuttles for probably the next 15 minutes. 20 minutes.
Good luck.
If they even last that long, especially the feather.
I would hate to be a shuttle right now.
Okay, so first test was a drive, eh? See, it's quite fun, right?
Yeah, no, that's fun. I'm enjoying it, man.
5-minute drive. I can see a few feathers start frying already. And the nice thing about these tests is that we're not miss-hitting. Oh, okay. I don't think this is going to last. So 2.5 minutes. I gotta say, it's quite fun practicing with a brand new shuttle, because normally you don't with a brand new shuttle.
No, we don't have that luxury normally. There's almost a sense of guilt when you're hitting the shuttle.
Exactly. Because it's so expensive. Because this is like $4, 48 New Zealand dollar for 12. So there's $4. You're hitting it down quite nicely. You're getting some good angle on it.
Yeah, I feel like because of the weight of the racket, there's a natural angle that I'm getting.
I gotta say, good racket technology makes a difference, eh?
Yeah.
So essentially, with these rackets here, they basically have all this new lighter material to allow it to have more carbon fiber in the frame. Which means the frame is stronger without the added weight.
It has a very nice angle on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just killing it.
Okay, so this is a shuttle after 5 minutes of drive. Feathers fraying. Yeah. So now NCS. This is your reference. Oh, it's a bit quicker.
It is.
It's a bit quicker through the air.
Yeah, it is. It's a different flight, actually. It's almost quicker, but then it's faster to slow down because of the weight.
You mean it's faster at the beginning? Okay, I'm getting used to this now. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I am. It's nice. What I'm enjoying is I know it's only been a few rallies, but it feels more consistent, the shuttle.
Yeah, and that's one of the key that I think a lot of people will enjoy about the NCS is that consistency. See, I'm getting used to the weight and the flight, and it doesn't feel fast anymore. I do find as it arriving to me, it just sits up in the air that little bit more than a feather. Yeah. What I mean is that the feather will come to you and it doesn't quite stop. This one kind of stop.
I'm always finding there's a gravity effect of it.
Man, this is good practice, actually.
It is, actually. It is good
practice. We don't normally do this, right?
No.
I normally would train my Lynn.
Especially with a new feather.
So we did 5 minutes of drive each between the feather, the RSL official, and the NCS Pro. Look at it. Still brand new.
That's amazing. You wouldn't be able to tell.
I know. And this is the feather. You definitely can tell that this has been hit and it has been used.
That's ready to go in your warm-up box.
You know, so there's amazing difference between the two.
Yeah.
After only 5 minutes of hitting, 2 minutes of clear, because I don't think this shuttle gonna last 5 minutes of clear at all. This is 5 minutes of drive and 2 minutes of clear. How good is it?
I'm seriously impressed.
Compared to this.
It's a big difference. I found the flight path with that stayed consistent throughout, which is great. Whereas this, there's a lot more probably the player has to do to control it.
Yes.
Because there's less control with the shuttle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that people love the flutter feather.
Yeah.
But the reality is, they love the flutter feather when it's brand new.
Yes.
And the problem with feather, this is exactly what will happen.
Yeah.
In the moment it starts to fray, the flight will slow down. It changes. So you have to constantly adapt with it. What I feel about this one, once you get used to this, that consistency of flight, of play, of expectation, stay there until it dies.
Absolutely.
And that's the nice thing about this. And we hit quite strong.
We did.
So anything lower level than us, it will last even longer. Last test. So we're trying to do singles.
Yeah.
Okay? Maybe up to 11 points.
11 points. I would say good ta-ta for the shuttle.
So 11 points, starting with a feather first.
I'm seriously impressed at that though.
I know.
It's like, it's nice, durable. But you know what, that's the thing, it's the smashes that continuously break it down.
Yes.
We were doing drives, hitting it in the middle of it's the mishits, the smashes, that's really.
Yeah, and normally when you do smash, that's when you have more chance to actually mishit it.
Yes.
Good shot. No chance. This is after 11.5. So as you can see, this is broken. It's a kind of wobble in the air. It kind of sometimes slow down and sometimes speed up. And quite often, you do the best you can to make the best decision you can depending on the shot, because you don't quite know what the feather is going to do.
Oh! Good shot.
This is after 5 minutes of drive, 2 minutes of clear, and half a game of single. How crazy is this? And it still flies the same.
I personally find it slows down.
Okay.
It gets off all right, and then it's almost like a gravity effect, pushing it down, and it slows it down right as when you're about to hit it. I think that's why when I smashed a few times.
Oh,
when you went to return, yeah. No, I think I got the timing right, but it was your return. Maybe that what you were expecting, something faster where it slows down.
I know that when we were doing the drive, I did feel that even with the drive where there's little gravity, I felt that the feather shuttle were coming to me faster at the end, while this one slowed down just enough for me to notice that, hey, there's a slight difference. In terms of the single, I didn't really notice it as much in that game. I guess just like when you play with plastic, it's like a different path.
It's a hybrid in between.
Yes.
I would say it's closer to the feather shuttle than it is a plastic.
Yes.
Because I've played lots of plastic and it's good for beginner level players. Good for longevity and durability. But this, you actually get a hybrid touch. So I actually think for casual to, decent enough players, it's fine, particularly for training.
I think it's amazing for training. What we just done, right?
Yeah.
So even a control singles like that, that's amazing. Like, a lot of my, like a lot of time when you were doing quite a fast punch, and I was just touching the shuttle to get it over, those shots that I did would not reach the net if I had played with a plastic shuttle. Those shuttle would have been way too light. And if I were to do slicing on the plastic, I have to hit so hard just to get the shuttle over the net. Well, I feel my slices, I could do almost the same as what I would do on a feather shuttle. But I just can't believe that this is after, probably a good 10 minutes now of hitting.
Of hitting, of drills,
clearing. You smashing, clearing, game. I've been slicing quite a few times.
I'm pretty impressed with that. I think the only thing that's going to get it is if you hit a miss hit and you take a feather off. There was the other night. Did we use that brand or a different brand the other night?
We used the same brand.
Yeah. And remember when the feather came off, we were still able to play a good 10, 11 points from it. And it was fine.
So that's one of the things I find weird about this is even with feather break, and it has happened twice now, one with you and one with my family, is that the flight was somehow still the same. Still the same, or at least similar enough that we could enjoy the game, as long as you don't have someone really picky, like who we're talking about.
Exactly.
And he will be watching this.
Shout out, Mr. A.
Mr. A, Mr. A. Do you know there was one commenter on my other review, they said they got 7 games of double.
7 games?
7 games of double.
What were they doing?
From one shuttle.
It's crazy.
I mean, that'd probably be a much lower level, but still, I know that even at lower level, you would not get 7 games of double out of a feather shuttle, no matter how good it is.
Well,
so I feel, as long as you're happy to adapt to the flight, and basically don't come in and saying, this is not feather, this is not exactly like feather, you will enjoy something like that. You and I are decently good players, and we're enjoying this game.
We're enjoying it, absolutely.
So,
and you'd much rather keep the rally going, particularly if you're training, rather than the feather constantly breaking down. I think it's when you're playing tournaments at a high level, yes, you'll want some exposure to the feathers.
Yes.
For the price point of a plastic shuttle versus that, yes, this is probably a bit more expensive, but it's probably worth your investment, and you'll have a decent game out of it.
The swing, like I said, the way that you swing and you hit this shuttle is vastly different to that of a plastic. So if you want to get up to the next level without, like having a hole in your wallet, this is great. And like I say, I'm going to use this to train with Mei Lin, because like you can imagine when I train my daughter Mei Lin, Right now, I'm using second-hand shuttle. So every time I hit the shuttle, I have no idea what's that shuttle going to do. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
So it's just like and that's why quite often she get quite annoyed with me because the shuttle not going exactly where she wants it to be because I can't control it. But with this, she can do it again and again and again.
That's right.
So I think her quality of training will vastly improve
yeah.
out of this. And I'm going to be very curious because they're going to use this at the Badminton Asia under 15 and under 17 tournament.
As in the official games?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's impressive.
So you imagine those kids will hit way harder than us.
I wonder what it does
what
in very hot, humid conditions and where there's the difference in drag, like in Central Asia, Indonesia, and those tournaments. So that'll be pretty interesting. Whereas we're lucky in New Zealand, it's not as hot and humid. It'll be interesting.
I do wonder if the fact that we're in New Zealand being a drier climate, this will be more brittle as well. Because we can't steam this. We can't steam this at all.
Oh,
but over in Asia, with the humidity in the air, it will probably make this foam a lot
better.
Durable. How many smashes before this shuttle die? Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Hey. Oh, miss it.
Miss it. Yes, it died now.
Hey.
So Sim, if you were to smash, both the shuttle kind of die roughly the same. Hey, would you say?
I would say so.
Yeah. But in terms of non-smashing, the NCS Pro definitely lasts a lot longer. The feather's also breaking as well.
Yeah, that's what's interesting to me. It's more so the feather, whereas those stems, they look intact.
Yeah, but
what we could do.
But this around here, see how it's collapsed already?
Oh, yes.
You see what I mean? Right?
Sure.
So whatever they use to hold the stem together is collapsing.
Yeah.
But the hardest thing about this is that you can make it stronger, but it will be heavier.
It'll be heavier. And then it'll have more of a plastic shuttle feel.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should take a feather off voluntarily and have a rally and show them what the feel is like for us.
All right, so we'll take this feather off. Yes. Okay, have a rally. Let's do a game of single. Let's see how long it will last.
Why did I suggest that?
Okay, here we go.
I can definitely see the difference.
Yeah, it's one more a little bit.
Why am I so slow?
Because you haven't played in a while, that's why. Yes.
On the line.
6-3. Come on, that was surprising, right?
That was good. Yeah.
Decent game of singles, right?
We could easily get another one out as well.
A little bit of adjustment. Not perfect, but we're not complaining. The sea fly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
And it's not just broken, it's deformed.
Yeah.
And the sea fly okay.
That's fine.
Right? Amazing, right? 11-6. Let's go.
Okay, can I get a drink?
No.
Huh?
Go.
I'll get a drink.
Okay, so 11-6. I mean, I think the shuttle, especially if you have like-minded people who don't mind not playing with perfectly feathered brand new shuttle, this will last a while.
Oh.
No! Good job.
Good game.
Hey, it didn't fly as fast as I want, you know, especially some of the slide shot. I think with the slides, especially with the condition now, it just collapsed when I slide. So sometimes I felt it didn't travel as far. That's what I thought it would be. But in terms of brush shot, brush stroke, a push, smash, clear, most of it was still okay. I mean, normally we wouldn't play with a feather like this.
No.
We would have swapped it earlier. But the fact we still, that's a nice, we had a good game.
And we pulled a feather out of it.
You know?
Yeah.
We still sweat.
And we pulled a feather out of it.
Yeah.
For those players that are a little bit lazy like me and don't play singles all the time, I did find the flat backhand clears a little bit more difficult with this.
Oh, he hasn't played single in a while.
No, I haven't.
A combination of
That's a
them.
disclaimer. I've come out of retirement. I'm super impressed though. Yeah.
In terms of like, if you want to go out there, play some badminton, sweat, exercise, have some fun, this is $4.
Yeah.
And it lasts us an hour.
Yeah.
Hope that if you're going to spend like 2-3 shuttles for each game, you know, you're going to spend about like 6-7 shuttles in a night for an hour instead of one. It makes such a difference to the cost and the enjoyment of it.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and hopefully the video give you a much better idea of the flight, the characteristic, the durability, and also the enjoyment of it. At the end of the day, like I said, I like to think I'm quite easy going.
Yeah.
I know he is.
Yeah.
Mr. A, he's not. If he's watching, he would have swapped this maybe about an hour ago.
I think it's actually fine for our type of play.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how that official tournament goes.
Yes. And remember, this is still a new technology. So they released the NCS 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This is the NCS Pro.
Yeah.
You know, like feather cost only going to go up.
Yeah.
And this technology will only going to get better.
Yeah.
And I hope, the other big thing I hope is that the cost of making these won't go up as much as what the feather would be.
That's
because
true.
you're not going to run out of feather.
So at the moment, Victor are the only brand that is
No, there
released
are
that?
other brands that have made some various form of some sort of synthetic. I honestly don't know because I haven't seen them, nor I have tested with them. I'm sure that the lot of Yonex and Linux and stuff, they're going to start going on the drawing board and start to come up with their own version as well. And it can only be good for us.
Well, that's right.
Because it is so expensive to play. It's quite ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely.
Like we've chosen the wrong sport.
Yeah. I know for different associations and things, it's a big pressure point, the cost as well, particularly being non-for-profit. So anything that can be a bit more affordable for the community is great. Yeah.
And I know that there's some clubs in town, there are less and less players going just because they have to raise their price up per night to cover the shuttle cost. Hope you enjoy the video. We're going to do more singles. I don't know if he can survive or not.
1-1-1.
Lose some weight.
Yeah, lose some weight.
I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.